Good afternoon, y'all. Namaste. Welcome to SBI Radio. Coming to you today, talk to you about 5 things you can do in case of a demonic possession. Yes, you heard that right. Who you gonna call? Sorry. All jokes aside, we're approaching Halloween, and this is the thinnest veil I've ever encountered between the living and the dead. And I spend more time of my life answering questions, so I figured we make this video because answering questions is not helping me, helping anyone. So, yes, it's a real problem. And here at SBI, we are connected psychics all over the world. And if we can't find a problem, we will find it for you because we can figure out who has your answer. But today I'm coming to you because I've been getting phone call after phone call about spirits and dark shadows and what have you. And that doesn't pay my bills, folks. So I'm going to lay it out, tell you what you can do, and when you need to reach out for help. Excuse my mouth. Okay, first and foremost, if you think you have a dark entity, a possession, a spirit, an entity, something that's interfering with your existence, it's a problem. Now, every person has spirits all around them, but most don't ever walk cross that line. And that's okay. It's not for everyone, okay? But just from the ridicule I'm going to get from this video, I'm just going to tell you that we all have spirits. And the people that love you on the other side are always there. And you should talk to them. But most are too scared. Now, especially right now, the light workers are having trouble and they're getting attacked a lot. But it's because they only bring in the light and never engage protection. It's the truth. And we're going to see this a lot. So I'm going to go over the list of the 5 things that you should do if you're having a problem before you reach out to help. And yes, there is help. Okay? Seriously, there is help. This is a real problem. And as and my friend Bishop says, it's not demons getting stronger, it's people becoming more vulnerable. And that's the truth. That is the so truth. Okay, first thing you can do, clean your house top to bottom with salt water only. As you're doing the wash, give a blessing in Jesus' name. Now, this is where I have a problem with people because they won't do the Jesus thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, Jesus is the mark of magic. It is the English word of abracadabra. Everything is lost in translation. But when you do it in Jesus' name, there's a frequency in that name, and the universe will respond. I swear. It's not about a book, and it's not about religion. Religion, excuse me. Jesus is the way, and it is the frequency of his name. Honestly, say what you want. I'm not going to argue. I'm not here to argue. I've been doing this my whole life, and this is not a debatable discussion. That's all. Okay? Um, you don't even need the tools, but this helps the moguls, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so you take warm water, organic sea salt, wash your walls, ceiling, everything, salt water. You can even run your steam cleaner with salt water. It'll jack it up. But figure it out. Salt water is the way. 42 times in the Bible, salt is the best healing element that God gives, and it's everywhere. Hello? Um, Everything that we need, God has provided. Salt is the most prevalent truth. Okay? So, you clean your house, top to bottom, salt water. That's number one. Number two is, um, depending on who you are, you can take sage, thyme, basil, holy basil, frankincense, anything that you can burn, and walk around the house and bless every corner, caddy, wall, window, top to bottom in your house using Jesus' name. Now, different herbs work for different people. Mugwort is my herb. I can move earth with mugwort, but sage seems to work. However, when a normal, uneducated, very not in touch with their spiritual kind of person goes through their house with sage, they're going to bring destruction. My mouth is not working. They're going to bring destruction. When I first started staging and stuff, it makes stuff move. So if you're not a person who practices faith and walks in the light of spirit, sage time, a holy cleansing of your house is going to bring radical change. Even for light workers who refuse to hear how much they have to strengthen the protection, they're having trouble too. It's not just a regular person. Everyone's having a little trouble with the entities. It's crazy. So, when an uneducated spiritual person walks through their house with sage, something's going to happen because it moves energy and there's no protection. Same thing for light workers who won't burn a black candle. Seriously. Colors are colors, folks. Seriously. Okay, so salt water your home, run through the house, bless the house. If you don't know which herb to use, that book y'all read, or say you read, the Christians. There's so much written about holy herbs in your book. I suggest you read it. I can quote the Bible better than every Christian because, I'm a recovered Christian. And I'm not busting on that religion, but it's brainwashing. And I'm sorry, it's not working. But you can't move nothing without Jesus. Do you understand the hypocrisy? It's hilarious. If I could explain that better, I could, but I can't. It's the concept of science, honestly. Spirituality is science. They walk hand in hand. You just have to understand physics, pretty much. Okay, salt water, holy cleansing. That's two. All right, that should be enough. But people are finding resistance even after that. So, the third and final thing that you can do if you have demonic possession, if you have an entity, dark shadows, you have spirits, you have ghosts, you have visitors, anything that makes you uncomfortable is the word. The best thing that I have found is using a dual action black candle. You stick it in front of the mirror in a corner, do as many as you can afford, and don't let no one look in that mirror, not even your animal. Okay? So, the black candle does the work for you. So, if you don't usually do sage, thyme, basil, cleansing in your home, I believe the black candle is the best way for you to go because the candle will do the work for you. And then you dispose of it outside, bury it in Jesus' name. Okay? That's are the three things that you could do. Full moons, everyone should burn a black candle in their home and disregard. Everyone sages, everyone use the white lights, but you gotta bring the dark too. You can't have light without dark. Can't say it enough, can't make people understand. They're scared of dark. And dark is one thing, but evil is a whole different planet. It's not even the same, honestly. There is a difference. Serious. Okay, so the fourth thing, when you get to the fourth thing and you still have problems, is you're going to have to reach out for help. Okay? And you're going to have to pay for it. For me, anyway. More about that. Okay, so if you have a problem you can't fix on your own, you go find help. Now, who are you going to call? That just makes me laugh. Sorry. Okay, now, I've been doing this my whole life without tools, low-hanging fruit. Okay? Um, I've had to deal with normal people in the spirit world my whole life. So it makes me an expert. You say what you want. You say what you want. But I can move stuff. And um, so if it, but I do have a fee now. I don't even care because I can't do this for free any longer. I can't. Um, and it's a job. It's a full-time job that I don't get paid for, honestly. But if you can't afford my fee, there's someone I can help you find. His name is Bishop Brian Ouellette. I'm sure you've seen him on TV. He is the bomb.com. But he wears a collar and he has a title, whereas I don't. So no one is going to take me as serious as him. But for him, what he needs, he doesn't charge, honestly. But what he needs is a psychiatric statement. You get me that psychiatric statement, and I'll go find Brian for you. Because, and this runs into my fifth point. Excuse me. Okay, so the last thing to do in case of a demonic possession is do not fear. Do not fear. Okay? You fear, you create the vortex. Honestly. Okay? Now, Bishop requires a psychiatric statement because the church understands it is the vulnerability of human beings that allows these things to happen. You drink, you do drugs, you cheat on your wife, you open the door. So, Bishop wants a statement from a licensed professional saying you're working on these things. And he don't require money. Okay? And I can help you. I can hook you up with him. But for me, personally, and in SBI's work, I know that these entities are created from your vulnerability. And I know without you changing, this is never going to end for you. So, you have to pay me. Because I know you're not going to do your work. Okay? People just want to take a pill and make things go away. And that's not how it's going to work anymore. Hey, Jupiter's in Scorpio, folks. Those days are done. So, a lot of people are experiencing entities, dark shadows, and visits from spirits. And, like I said, it's the thinnest feel between life and death at this very point until Halloween. I would highly recommend that you don't panic until after November 2nd. All right? If you still have problems, do what I said. It's the most you can possibly do. And yes, people argue with me. They argue with me all day long. But I've been doing this for years, people, and it works. But if you need help, you need to reach out for it, because sometimes these things don't go away by themselves. All right. SBI has an email. We have Messenger. We have ways to get to us. If you need our help, give us an email. There will be a fee for us helping you. You can't pay that fee, I'll send you to Bishop. All right. I'll post his stuff on SBI today. So let's recap. 5 things to do in case you have a demonic possession. Clean your house. Cleanse your house. Do the black candle. Everything you do needs to be in Jesus' name, because it works. I swear. He's my BFF forever. But, so if you none of those 3 things work, you get help. You reach out for help, and you're going to have to either pay for help or we'll get you help. But the 5th and final thing that you can do in case of a demonic possession is do not fear. All right? I've said it a million times. You need to be more scared of manipulative people who have bad intentions for you more than the ghosts that show up in your home. Alright? These bad people help open up those vortex, though. So, if you need guidance, we're here. Our charge is just $150 an hour, and I can guide you a little bit as long as it doesn't require too much time. I don't want anybody to be scared. Alright? And I don't want anybody to leave in fear. And I'm really good at this, so it's very frustrating. So this is the video I will hand people when they think they have a problem, and I will determine if you need more help. Okay, promise. We're here to help, but everyone needs to eat too. So I hope this is good. I hope this message helps. Just don't fear, folks. Just don't fear. And if you're encountering anything like this right now, just wait till the beginning of November. It will calm down. Okay? I promise. Let us know if we can do anything for you. Let us know if we can give more guidance or any questions. This thread is open for discussion, okay? But not argument, because we won't have it. I hope y'all have the greatest weekend, the greatest day, and just have faith. Be good, do good. You won't have these problems. That's the truth. Namaste, y'all.